Texas Food Bank, where our Vanessa Johnson is today, as they hit their mobile pantry event. Obviously, it is the holiday season. Vanessa, what are you doing out there today? Tell us what the East Texas Food Bank is doing for the community.
Hi, so I'm freezing out here today.
I bet it is
But
so cold.
it is. I can't feel my fingers or my toes, but it's for a good cause. So the East Texas Food Bank, like you said, they have their mobile pantry and they're passing out 20. And then down here they have chicken, and so they're passing it out to cars. And the operation has slowed down drastically because now pretty much they're wrapping up. And so I'll show you just kind of like a wide view of what's happening. Volunteers are still putting food in cars, and these are just volunteers that help. The cars that are passing through now, these are volunteers that were helping earlier. But and then there you go. There's their big truck there in the back that brought all the food down here. And I'll show you a close up. So I showed you the boxes already. Inside they have food, and I can't really open it, but just like some non-perishable items. And then they have whole chickens down here. How many for that one? So the chicken, and then apples that he's kind of passing around. But so yeah, they're right now they're just putting what they can in volunteers' cards who ask for them. And I'll tell you now that when we asked earlier, they had already given out or helped more than 1,000 families. So the number will update later on today.
Of course, and Vanessa, I noticed there is a little bit of cars in the parking lot, but there's also a lot of boxes. How much time do you think it took them to even get to this point that they're at right now?
Okay. Of course, planning took months. And they started early today with the distribution just because of the weather, because it was raining earlier. So they started about 30 minutes earlier. And they finished probably about 30 minutes ago. So they were out here probably an hour and a half passing out food. So it went by pretty quick. And then they had a lot of volunteers. I asked, and they said previous years they didn't have this many volunteers. There were 96 people out here helping. And I talked to some kids that came from one of the local schools. So they had a lot of help in order to get the line down. And there was a lot of people, like I said, more than 1,000 families were helped today.
That's so many families and a lot of people in the community. They've helped out in the past, but do you think that they're expecting more or less people to come by, whether they're just helping or maybe to grab something that they need?
The volunteers, they're coming by to help.
Yes, ma'am.
So a lot of them did. They wanted to just help. A lot of the stories I know, people were just saying, like the kids that were coming out for community service project, which was nice to hear. And then a lot of them are from the area. Some are from East Texas Food Bank helping. Um, and then a lot of the volunteers grabbing food now, they either know someone, maybe lives next door to them that could use a box. And so they were just asking, if you know someone, please sign up and take a box home. And I spoke with one of the people on the line earlier, and so she was grabbing a couple of boxes for some family, and she just told me I wasn't doing anything else with my time today, so why not, use my time to help someone else? And so it was very nice to hear.
That's so sweet. That just put a smile on my face. That's so cool. I love that people in the community get to do something like this, and not only do you get to be there and share their stories, but you get to be there and experience it as well. Vanessa, thank you so much for joining us live in Lufkin. I'm sure we'll hear more later today.
Yes, thank you.
All right. All right,